You need to know the 10 strategies to prevent anaphylaxis in food allergic children. Recall that we went over strict avoidance measures to the offending food, being an avid label reader, carry 2 epinephrine auto-injectable devices, wearing medical alert jewelry of some kind. And this strategy is talking about open communication with all food providers just to ensure that your child is safe. And that would include church or places of worship, school, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, any kind of social event. It's critical that you communicate because communication is going to help prevent issues. So one of the things that you can do is have a conversation with the school nurse, the daycare director, the cafeteria manager, the teacher at school, regarding what the policy for food allergic students is and how are they maintaining that. Sometimes strict avoidance measures is not possible, and other times it is. And I will tell you, again, I'm a little bit biased because I have 2 sons who have food allergies, tree nut and peanut, and they went through a school that was very open to accommodating them. They had a nut-free table, and many schools will have a food allergy safe table, and that is extremely important. Now, there have been over the years, some of my patients have expressed to me their concern because other parents were not happy about bringing food into the classroom that other children may be allergic to. So again, open communication is key and critical. You don't have to have the conversation with that parent, but you need to express your concern and the critical nature of food allergy. Remember that food allergy is not a choice, it is a disease. And it's important that it be taken seriously. So those issues are going to be best settled with open communication, and your job is to talk to, again, the cafeteria manager, to the teacher, to the principal in the school, to the daycare director, as well as to anybody in your place of worship where your child is going to be, especially if you're not going to be in that situation with them. Now, another key thing is, what do you tell these protectors of your children? You let them know that surfaces need to be cleaned and sanitized. Any surfaces that come in contact with the offending food, baking sheets, food slicers, utensils, using soap and water or all-purpose cleaning agents can be very effective. Disinfecting frequently touched surfaces, indoor and outdoor, and we may not be thinking about that as much as we should be, but doorknobs. And kids, unfortunately, are not the cleanest humans. And so what can happen is they can eat their peanut butter sandwich and not have anything, not a napkin or anything to wipe their hands on. So they may use their clothes to sit in a chair, that peanut butter, whatever gets on that chair, or they take their peanut butter, their greasy peanut butter hands and open a door that unfortunately protein is on that. And if your child, particularly if they have atopic dermatitis and they have some skin that's not intact and they touch it, they may have a reaction. And again, that's for children who are severely allergic to peanut, for an example, or eggs. The other thing to note is that outdoor equipment, like on the playground, whether that's the monkey bars or the slide or any equipment out there, counters, as well as desks, drinking fountains, food can get on those surfaces. The food can get on school buses when a child is hungry and they're on their way home and they're eating their PB&J, and again, no napkins, so they wipe everything on the seats of the bus. That can be a problem. Let the cafeteria manager know that oils can seep through wax paper or other liners and cross-contaminate or cross-contact the issue or the food that is the offending agent. The recommendation is to use frequent hand washing with soap and water. Hand sanitizers that have become readily used since COVID are not effective in removing food allergens. So know that it's extremely important to have open communication. Let them know, them being people at birthday parties, so the hosts at the birthday party, the managers, the cafeteria managers, the one in charge at your place of worship, the teacher, the principal, the nurse at school, all those people, let them know what some of the recommendations are to help keep your child safe. Stay tuned for the next tip.